Hey, it's Charlie. Ready to press play on another story? Welcome to Charlie Plays Stories. So let's start where my gaming story really began, with The Sims. The Sims is where it all started for me, my sandbox of life, storytelling, and sometimes pure chaos. What I've always loved about The Sims isn't just the building or the decorating, it's how every small decision can ripple into a story. A family dinner turns into a lifelong grudge, a random conversation turns into a love story. Over the years, the series has evolved, but that feeling of creating tiny, imperfect lives and watching them unfold, that never really left me. It's the reason I love simulation games so much. Then there's the Trail series, or the Kiseki games. This is world building at its finest. Every city, every NPC, every single line of dialogue feels like it belongs to a living, breathing world. The storytelling isn't just about saving kingdoms, it's about watching characters grow across years and games. When I play Trails, I'm reminded that good storytelling doesn't need to shout. It can whisper, it can build slowly, piece by piece, until you realize how much you care. Clair Obscur Expedition 33 is one of the most beautiful games I've played this year. It feels like stepping into a living painting. Every brushstroke is filled with emotion, every encounter steeps in meaning. The combat is fluid and rhythmic, but what really stays with me is the atmosphere. The music, the storytelling, the art direction, everything moves together like a single piece of poetry. It's the kind of game that lingers after you stop playing. Disco Elysium is one of those games that left me thinking for weeks after I finished it. It's messy, it's political, it's philosophical, and it's human. The writing is brilliant, but what I really love is how it trusts you to shape who your character becomes. Not through combat or choices that flash on screen, but it's through conversation, doubt, and tiny acts of self-awareness. The Broken Sword series has that perfect mix of mystery, history, and charm. George and Nico's adventures aren't just puzzles. They're stories about curiosity and connection. It's witty, it's grounded, and it makes you feel like you're solving something important, even if it's just another conspiracy about the Templars. It's one of those series that makes me nostalgic for old school adventure games, where you click not because you have to, but because you want to see what happens next. And finally, the Dreamfall series. These games are storytelling masterpieces. Perfect, and they're ambitious. The Longest Journey and Dreamfall taught me that games can feel like dreams. Layered, emotional, a little broken, but very human. Zoe Castillo's journey is one I come back to often. It's about losing faith and finding it again, about people trying to fix worlds that are falling apart. It's the kind of story that stays with you quietly, like a song you can't forget. So those are some of my favorite games, the ones that remind me why I love storytelling in all its forms. Whether it's building lives in The Sims, chasing mysteries in Broken Sword, or getting lost in dreamscapes of Dreamfall, each of these worlds has left a mark on how I play and how I tell stories. If you've played any of these or have a favorite that fits the same vibe, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'm Charlie, and I'll see you in the next story.